Back. We are doing my next installment of RoboJerk. A playthrough of RoboCop Rogue City, making all the worst decisions and doing every terrible thing I can figure out how to do. Well, for the record, I was hoping it would come out more terrible. Alright.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
I already did this. Okay, we got a little repeat coming here. Let me just get these done real quick. No, I had to have done this. Get all screwed up. I was down by the fuse box. This game's been having some bugs with crashing, although I ain't got the crashing bugs. Apparently I just got one of the loading bugs. So it may cause me to fail this mission.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
Still got a half a dozen door-to-doors.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
OCP is never to be trusted.
That's what I'm saying.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
The old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough! Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
RoboCop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
Yes, I would.
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
I would like to hear his arguments.
Just be careful. He's a snake oil salesman that will say whatever it takes to gain your support. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
RoboCop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself?
Hey,
I
Shiny.
tell him all about how the OCP
Got a job
is
for you.
fucking us over.
The only reason I even talk to him is because I have to talk to him in order to be a jerk to him. Otherwise, I
How are you
just blow him
feeling
off.
after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Load me in, load me in, load me in. Load me in, load me in. Much work as they put into this game to make it authentic. One thing they did miss there. That cut sequence leaving the station. The car doesn't throw enough sparks when he leaves. In the original movie, Alex Murphy would always give it too much gas leaving and bottom out the car and throw sparks. First time Ann Lewis saw him leave in the cop car, he did the same thing, and that's when she started putting together that the man in that machine used to be Alex Murphy. This right here,
Hey,
this is a secret.
The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
If you're smart, you might be able to figure out what's going on, but they got this blocked off for a reason. You're not allowed in there.
Do you think it's gonna hold his weight?
Doesn't matter.
Basically, the old man's about to tell you this was the apartment he grew up in. And he owns this whole little section right
The
here.
old man's
apparently.
waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Yeah, mouth off to me again, you have a defect with your fucking jaw. Not really, it won't let me punch him. Wish it would. You should just be able to go full bad guy. They need to add another mode, like glitch mode. Or renegade.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
Are you asking a machine about dreams?
You're selling yourself short, son. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
You cannot complain about the life that was granted to you.
That's very humble of you. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
I would rather focus on catching the riffraff.
I understand, but sometimes what we want is not what we really need. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
My fellow officers worry about OCP's intention regarding their work.
Really? I'll have a word with Becca. Perhaps some new equipment would boost their morale.
It would be appreciated.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them. Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Holy shit! What was that?
RoboCop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Anything over here worth picking up? No? Alright. Let's go get into trouble. Or
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party?
get someone else in
Remember to
trouble.
get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that can get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
You know, as someone who grew up on the south side of Detroit, I can honestly say most of the city never looked close to that bad. I see a violation. And if you're trying to, excuse me, if you're trying to find things on the map, you see how it flashes green, you press your targeting button, and that makes it easier to see. Instead of just holding it down, I find that a flashing light just pulls my eye easier. Finding all of the serve and protect objectives can be a little tedious. There will be one up on a ladder throwing trash down, I think. Let's go see if this gang stash has respawned. Easy little nod of experience. Oh, yeah, girl. Wait, what is it?
Entering the fountain is strictly prohibited.
But I'm not even fully in, just my feet.
But you will have to pay the total value of the ticket.
This is so unfair.
Broke the law, bitch. RoboJerk does not give warnings. I work for the government, there you go. I will help them steal your hard-earned money. Oh yeah. Gimme, gimme. Alright, now is this the guy throwing trash?
I'm telling you, she was looking straight at me, like I was the only man on the planet.
No trash.
I know. She's the reason I blew my pitch.
TJ Laser!
I don't get why RoboCop supports Kuzak. I hear he's gonna turn Robo off when he wins.
I heard OCP is broke.
What, are you afraid you'll lose money on your stocks?
Aha, we got a violation. kind of think the,
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
kind of feel that the walk and the run speed, well, the fast walk speed, are so similar, they could have just done without it.
Hey, Robo! Do the robot dance!
They're supposed to be a jerk.
Watch and learn, young man.
You rock, Robo!
I'll shoot you in your face. Pew, pew, pew.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
You do that. Go back to the safety of the precinct.
No, that's not what a decent police officer would do. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune.
Turn your flashlight
Don't you
on.
come back without him.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Clear. Clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Stand aside.
Gosh, you're strong, ain't you?
Let us get back on track.
Sure thing. What was that? Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised. The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
You're right. Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh! I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano. That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
No time to play.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Step aside.
What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding? There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor and visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location. Officer Washington. Keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
Just stand there! Don't let him scare you! I'm gonna kill you for this!
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in, pig. Nowhere to hide. Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
That was tense. I need a breather.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
Smoking is dangerous, not to mention illegal.
I don't give a shit about either.
Then you must suffer the consequences.
No one in this country values independent thinkers anymore.
You're late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
this is this. Well, he's not up here. Well, I'm gonna say the 6th violation, but apparently that's the wrong ladder. I'm in the wrong sequence. I swear I climbed that ladder. I climbed that ladder. Maybe he is up there throwing trash down. One of these ladders on one of the
When Delta
sequences.
City's built, I hear everyone will have their own apartment.
He's throwing trash down. No. Should be right up above the arcade, I guess. Okay, there's the tattoo parlor right next to Jolly Burger, right next to the Megam store. Go ahead and spin this point. God damn it. Yes, there we go. I already grabbed that. And
littering is against the law.
It's an act of revenge. I was loyal and she betrayed me.
Trouble in a relationship is no excuse for littering.
What? I mean my boss. She fired me after all these years, so I'm spreading confidential papers. Let everyone know the fraud her company is up to.
I cannot allow the law to be broken.
You are just like her.
screw it. I assume I'll find it eventually. Let's go do a mission. I think it's the illegally parked car right by the cop car, if I remember right. Big.
Daddy, what was that?
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
You know, I've never tripped this wire. She had sleeping gas wired up. Ooh, new toy. Yeah, more powerful. Want that one. That's where you get the modification bonus fucking blur. No autoloader. No autoloader.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
You metal-headed fuck! First you botched my investigation at the bank, and now that I dug up the data from another source, you show up again? Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Does a well-intentioned criminal stop being a criminal?
You're in a philosophical mood. Adorable. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. Especially after what you did at the bank. You showed that you're just OCP's tool.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box. Otherwise, burn in hell, OCP minion.
I need a new chair.
environmentalist.
Man, it's RoboCop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer? Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want. Just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizen.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
You think you can take us?
Come on, fuck you.
Throwing grenade! Don't you fucking
Playing in here? Or did I pick them up? I don't fucking care, I'll deal with it. Go ahead and give me a free heal. I'm only down one anyway. Oh, I should be able to fill up before the next big fight. Or during.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
Take it. There is more in locker number 17. I suspect the documents were not obtained through legal means.
So, you're not as troublesome as they say. Mr. Becker will be pleased. Well done. Now, get lost.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They took the box.
What do you mean, took it? From you? Why don't you just admit you gave it away? Do you even know what's inside?
If the items were obtained legally, they will be returned to you.
Letters from my father. From people who didn't believe when the media accused my mother of fraud. Her latest documentary. Articles about her bravery. You gave OCP the means to hurt me.
I follow the law.
Sometimes when you hold on to the law too tightly, you move away from justice. But what dysfunctional machine could know about that?
Is that true? Mary has to close a restaurant?
2 words. Delta City.
Oh, where was that other violation at? Is it? Sounds like it might be a truck leaking oil. I'm just gonna find it.
I want to drive a 6000 SUX.
I'd buy that for $1.
Give me my money, you damn machine! Hey, this ATM won't give me my money! Can you do something about it?
Couldn't have been this guy, could it?
Can I toss a coin into the fountain?
Waste of money, honey. Someone will steal it before you make a wish.
Ah, screw Delta City. OCP is gonna throw us out of here to start construction.
Aha, you little bastard. Here, getting a ticket.
You are committing an act of vandalism.
Yeah, did the guy from the poster send you?
Compliance with the law has no political affiliation. I have to issue a ticket.
You are suppressing my right to express my opinion. I am a political martyr! Ah, they say we're in a record-breaking recession, but people are throwing away things that still work.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
If you need experience that will enhance your senses, I will gladly be of assistance.
I like trying new things, but let me take a rain check on that. Nah, tell me. What's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos, or what. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the best picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Garden of Earthly Delights?
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
Do not give in to the pressure.
Are you pressuring me into not giving in to the pressure? That's smart. That's gonna work. I feel it. But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Not giving me enough jerk choices.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
Only a lowlife tormented by a guilty conscience would think that.
Don't we all have a guilty conscience?
Some more than others.
Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
Tax avoidance is a serious crime.
That it is. But we're still missing our tape.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
They tend to become imitations of themselves.
Hard to argue with that. There's been a lot of stinkers. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
Crap! Crap! I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Oh, shit!
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone's...
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
No contraband, nothing illegal. Ugh. Alrighty. video has crossed an hour and I am ready for a break. I'm gonna go ahead and grab me an autosave and I will be back shortly.